Welcome back to this week's edition of
Just Weirdly Blended.
Today is January 21st, 2021. We are
No, it's 2022.
2022. We went back in time.
Hey.
It's hard. It's still hard to get used to this new year.
All right.
We're still alive. We're still here.
We're still kicking, still doing our thing.
Yeah. The doom clock didn't move any closer to end times, but
actually
we're like 100 seconds away or something.
I came across this. So like on my phone, it'll like when I go to Google, it'll just have these random stories popped up. And one of them was about the extinction. We're nearing an extinction level, like event or whatever. Like things are going extinct. They say in like 20 years, I forget how many like different species of animals might go extinct.
It's insane.
But then it was like saying when it was like a global extinction, the way it reads, you think, oh shit, we're done, but you know what? They still said it's about it's like 2.3 million years or something crazy.
I've watched Star Wars. Something we can do just fine.
Something crazy. So I'm like, oh, I'll be all right. I won't be here.
Grandkids might be screwed, but I'm fine.
Your grandkids.
Yeah, I wanted to know exactly what they meant by 100 seconds when they uploaded that thing. And it didn't get any closer than right before the pandemic, really.
What is that for?
The doom clock.
Oh, the doom clock.
Which I just like, I get it. I think things are pretty fucked up. But
was there supposed to be a doomsday thing coming up or what?
No.
Oh.
According to some religious groups, like every 5 years there's some end of the world event.
There's always. I remember in high school, it was the year 2000 was coming. Y2K.
Remember the computers were going to eat us and stuff?
Yeah, my mom was freaked. I think we've talked about that. But
yeah, I think we did. My mom worked with a guy that got a new gun because of it. Because he told his wife, hey, we got to protect ourselves. The wife was like, I'll leave you. And he bought a gun. And she left him.
Oh, shit. She's a woman of her word.
I think, if my memory is correct, which it could be.
And she's missing now, though, but whatever.
Yeah,
that's neither here nor there.
I heard that she, to this day, believes that the end of times came.
The end of his times.
The end of him. We never saw
fuck
him
that.
Again.
I'm
we
done.
Never saw him again. But yeah, so I don't know. Are we closer to the end times or?
I think we're always closer, really.
Well, we have more. I was watching this TED talk about nuclear apocalypse and like how dangerous our world really is now. We were terrified of it when there were like 2 nations with nuclear weapons, and now we have like 200 nations. Yeah. He said every major city over 100,000 people has a nuke pointed at them or a hydrogen bomb.
So hydrogen bomb though? That's crazy.
The smallest hydrogen bomb attached to, I think it was an aircraft or one of the submarines, is like 10 times the Hiroshima bomb.
Oh yeah.
The crazy. Smallest military option we have today is 10 times the strongest thing we had in World War II.
How crazy is that?
It's like, wow.
And then they got bombs that can like take away the oxygen.
Yeah. What is that called?
Is that the hydrogen bomb?
I think it might be because it implodes in.
Yeah,
so then explodes out.
It'll basically like if they dropped it in like the ocean, even it could kill like ocean life.
Come on, leave the ocean alone. Haven't the damn sharks?
I saw some video where they're like, "Hey, have you seen this?" And it's like an over like aerial view. I don't know if you're in space and they're seeing this, but you see this little white thing come and then it hits the water, right? And then water shoots up like mushroom style, like they're testing a bomb or somewhere.
Well, that's great.
So I don't know where that was, but I was like, ooh, that's crazy. It's really hard for me to believe shit on the internet.
Yeah. You can't hardly believe anything anymore.
You can't believe shit on the internet.
But
in
today, related news, they just found a pristine, what do you call it? Coral reef off the coast of like Fiji or something. So they probably tested the bomb there.
It's probably beautiful.
Because God forbid,
I bet Fiji looks so cool,
allow something nice in the ocean.
No. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Blow it.
Well, that's where we're going to bomb. Sorry.
But yeah, I actually saw this thing. I've been looking at this. There's this, I can't remember the guy's name, but he'll do these stupid sayings. There are stupid things that are like, they're funny.
Yeah.
But it was like, today's the oldest you've been, but the youngest you'll ever be again.
Yeah.
You know that?
That's just enough to make me super depressed.
I was like, I started laughing. And then it's like, if you think about it, the brain named itself.
That's deep.
That's deep
Wow.
because it did name itself, and it knew it was going to name itself. I'm guessing.
Mm.
Who
Who was the first person to name the brain the brain?
Oh, his name was Brian Brain.
Brian Brain. I call it. I dibs.
Dibs.
Somebody gets his head blown up for the first time. What's that thing? I call it brains.
Oh, like brains to me. Like, how did they come up with the name Brains?
I don't know.
I always think about that stuff. Like, how did they come up with the names of certain things? Like,
they were at war, and the guy's name was Brian, and then they got there.
like the guts and all that shit. Like,
yeah, who named Guts?
Oh, this is your heart.
Yeah.
You know, what if
Right.
this was your heart and this was your brain?
Words are just make believe anyway.
No, it's crazy because it's weird to think though, like how words were invented.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid one time, I just thought of the word tree. Have you ever thought of a word long enough that it stopped making sense?
Oh yeah,
I wasn't high or anything. I was like a little kid.
you got your mom's stash.
Tree, man.
Tree.
Come on, man.
Tree.
Like it's so tree.
No, just think about it. Tree though, like that's weird.
Tree. I mean, tree.
Like
Really?
like it has bark, like a
Right.
dog.
This is so like not real, man. Figment of your imagination. Okay.
No, that's where I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
I've thought about that shit where it's like, what the fuck? Like, how did we come up with some of the stuff we come up with? So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Some of this stuff.
Pretty neat.
Humans are pretty fucking smart motherfuckers.
We really are pretty incredible. Not to
but then who invented language? Like, how did language just come about? Who's the first person to talk about? Like, how did that evolve? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I read Genesis in the Bible.
Oh yeah,
it explains all.
Yes, it does.
Everyone spoke the same language
until they fucked up, and then he split them up and said, "No, you know, yeah,
the Tower of Babel. They were going to build a tower tall enough to reach God, and he said, "Fuck that," and he made us
keep that out.
Yeah. That's how he made us babble to each
I need
other.
My quiet time. You ain't coming up here.
No, kids. No. I dropped you off the playtime a long time ago. Daddy needs a scotch.
Yeah. You know? I need some time away.
So he made us not be able to communicate with each other according to the Bible. Could be. I don't know. Could you really build a tower tall enough to reach God? If that's the case, I mean, haven't we done it?
No, because according to flat earth theories, we have a dome surrounding our a dome.
So you're saying that the flat earth people believe that there's a curved.
So think of a snow globe.
Yeah, that's
Earth. Okay, the bottom of the snow globe is where we live.
Okay,
the top of it is the atmosphere. And that's as high as how you can go. You can't. There's really not a space.
If they inverse that, I could kind of believe it because that might actually kind of work with like time space theories or like string theories or something, right? But I mean, have they read Stephen King, The Dome?
They must have book? But yeah, like I said, they call it the filament or the filament. So like, there's apparently something in that was released in the papers back in the day that refers to that, or it referred to it somewhere about how there's, if you go to Antarctica and you get to a certain point, you'll reach that dome. Like the end.
I challenge them to go.
Because there's a part in Antarctica that no one can go. Like it's illegal. Like it's like the government won't allow people to go to a certain point.
Which government? The Antarctic government?
No, it's U.S. owned apparently or something like.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
So like a strategic base for bombing Russia, pretty much.
Probably. Like I don't know. It's hard to believe.
Fascinating.
The flat Earth thing, it's really hard to believe because. I don't know. Who knows?
If you go to the top of a building, you can see the curvature of the Earth.
Well, and then
if you go in an airplane, you can.
But there's people who say that that's not true. They don't. Like I guess there's been pilots that say, "No, I've never seen the curvature, and I fly planes."
They need to stop smoking weed before they fly.
Yeah, they better. I don't want to be on that fucking plane.
How fucking drunk are you? Be real.
So I don't know.
I mean, you never know. I guess for sure, but I find to me, I find it. Structures make more sense. I mean, like observing the moon, all the stuff that we've heard from science.
So the moon, that's all you see. Yeah, it's flat. It looks like a quarter. It is a quarter.
Yeah, that's just it. When it spins, those nights it's gone. It's actually like this.
I know.
Come on, guys.
No, that's the crescent moon.
The fact that like the
crescent moon
sun
there
curves on the moon, like that you get a crescent moon, is because of the curvature of the moon.
No, it's because. Boom.
It's because the drawing wasn't
The
finished.
moon's circle, right?
Yeah.
And so my circle, my flat ass Earth's going in front of that circle, still gonna make that moon have like this.
Maybe my
Boom.
circle's not the same as your circle.
No, I don't know.
No,
I'm very
whatever.
open to some of that stuff, but I really have a hard time believing like some of that flat earthy stuff.
The only
Like,
thing about it that scares me is if we question
what if it's
too
real, though?
much. If it's real, then I stand corrected.
I hope I do. You know, like,
I find, I don't know, if we start questioning everything, aren't we just pushing ourselves back into another dark age?
maybe.
You know what I mean? Like,
There's
I get like not being controlled and stuff, but some of this stuff is just like, are we doing this just to do it?
So, like they say, there's like the moon's hollow, right?
Okay.
It's like it's the moon, obviously, but it's like hollow. It's not actually.
I heard it was made of blue cheese.
Eat that shit. Put that on a burger. You know, I was never. I'm not a fan of like blue cheese dressing.
Oh, I love blue cheese.
Right? Like I don't like the dressing. I don't know why.
Isn't it just ranch with like blue cheese pieces?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like I haven't. But then again, I haven't had blue cheese dressing in God. No, I don't know when. Like but I've had a burger with blue cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it was so good.
They have
It just gives it that like salty, like
I'm pretty sure my headstone will say
foot stuff on it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna say like he should have stopped eating bacon burgers with blue cheese.
Right? He's the cheesiest.
They're good though. The black and blue burgers that they.
Oh yeah,
have.
dude.
Oh.
Dude, I love like I had we went to this. It was called Vola's or as I told someone one time, Volvas.
Oh, well.
But I told my sister, "Oh yeah, I went to this restaurant over there in the Seattle area. It's called Volvas."
Well, if it's in
and my
Seattle,
sister's
it
like,
probably was Volva.
She's like, "Volvas?" I'm like, and then Alicia starts laughing. She's like, "No, it's called like Volas or
no,
Vola. It's like Greek, like
Oh.
Greek owned apparently."
Okay.
Hey, opa.
We have a Greek place here.
I love Greek food.
I can't remember the name of it, but we got a Greek place here.
But this had like this, and I still to this day have not had hash browns like this. They were stuffed hash browns with feta cheese.
I like feta too.
To this day, I have not tasted hash browns to match those hash browns. I tried to mimic it. I couldn't. It was just, oh man.
Did they have a lot of garlic?
I don't know. I don't think so. No.
I don't know if Greeks use garlic. Like
it was just like a breakfast joint, dude. It's just a breakfast joint, but the owner, she's like a Greek lady, and like Guy Fieri went there.
Yeah.
So that's why me and Alicia went, because we seen it on Diners, Drive-In, and Drives. And so I was like, so we went, and she loves eggs Benedict, and so she had eggs Benedict, and she was just like, to this day, for her, that's her favorite place to eat eggs Benny's. It's actually it's a really good place, dude. It was bomb, and it's not like this huge restaurant.
Yeah,
it's just like this small building.
That's cool.
You know, just a diner. It just looked like a diner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this really good place in Spokane called Molly's. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. The window has like a Shih Tzu painted in it. And it's funny because they have something written by the Shih Tzu that says something along the lines of like, you know, once you eat here, you'll never leave. Like you'll always come back. And I went with a buddy in college, and he goes, "You'll never leave.
You'll never leave."
We're looking at this little like Shih Tzu painting. It looks so angry. Delicious food though. They have this.
What kind of food is it?
It's breakfast food. At least when I've gone. And man, let me tell you, I don't even remember what it was. This is like 6 or 7 years ago when Block. Like she was pregnant with Elliot, I think, when we went the last time. And they had some kind of like breakfast thing. It was like this bread bowl stuffed with like.
Oh, so it's still there to this day?
To my knowledge.
Because you said you went with Blanca.
Yeah, but still, that was like 6-7 years ago.
Okay.
Well, had to have been 7 years ago. Elliot's 7 years old. 8 years ago. It was really good, though.
I'll have to ask. I have a technician. She works out of Spokane.
Okay.
And so she
would know it.
She would know.
It's like the heart of downtown Spokane. It's right down there.
She took me to this one sandwich joint downtown, and it was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask her where that is, but it was pretty good. Like the food there.
What that would be a sandwich.
It was like sandwich. It had like sandwiches and shit. Like it was bomb.
And it didn't have a Shih Tzu painted in the window.
No Shih Tzu. No, we actually had a park, and then I go into the building.
Okay, you would have known Molly's.
And then she took me to this other place that my friend Nick actually went to. It's a fucking shack, dude. It's like small. It's a small building, but it's like chicken teriyaki and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's so in Spokane too?
Yeah. Huh. And it was near one of the clinics that I was at, and so when I go there, that's where I'll go because I'll just get like a bowl or like a plate, and it's just teriyaki chicken, but they marinate the chicken in teriyaki and it's like shredded.
Oh,
dude, it's like a Hawaiian style
pork.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Wow,
so good. It was like I ate too much. When I got the first time I went, I got like the plate, the bigger like styrofoam thing.
Yeah,
and I just was like, dude, this is bomb. Like this is good. I love teriyaki chicken.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Teriyaki anything I love.
But teriyaki is one of those like it's hit or miss. Either it's good or it's like not that good.
I think it depends on the chicken too. Like if they use quality chicken or like that stringy with all like the chewy shit.
It has to be white meat.
Yeah. Yeah. And I like
if it ain't white, it ain't right.
I'm an expert.
But I bet you are.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Generations of experience.
That's how the society works now, right?
I really do like Spokane. It's a neat.
Sorry, my mic sounded weird. No, Spokane's cool. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, it's like a big
little city.
Too big city.
It's a big little city.
That's a big little city right there.
God damn, that's a big little city right there.
Yeah, man. One time they filmed a movie there. I couldn't even stomach it. It was supposed to be Washington, D.C. They didn't even like superimpose images or like they'll use like
they were supposed to be mimicking Washington, D.C.
Yes. So they have what's called like establishing shots, and what they'll do is just take stock footage of like the National Mall or whatever, and then you'll believe that they're there, and then they just use some random location and they pretend like it's a street in the city. They didn't even do that. They used the courthouse, the Spokane, like this office building.
What? That's Judge Wapner.
It's insane because if you're from Spokane, you know exactly what this building is. And they use it like I think they called it like the FBI building.
Oh, nice.
Like one of the most famous buildings in the world, the J. Edgar Hoover FBI building. It's like, okay, you're not even trying.
Why does it say Spokane? The Spokane Council right there on the corner. They forgot to cover that
Washington, D.C., and it's all Spokane. They literally used Gonzaga University and like their marching band as like, so the president's supposed to be assassinated. I wish I could remember what the name of this movie was. Not Robert Downey Jr. What's his name? African American actor.
Denzel.
Not Denzel. No, he wouldn't have done this movie. Show Me the Money. Jerry Maguire.
Oh, Cuba
Gooding Jr. was in this, and he was supposed to protect the president, and the president dies, and so he like goes nutso.
Sounds like Olympus Has Fallen, but
it is
the down version.
It's pre Olympus Has Fallen, and just I couldn't get over it. I was almost in the movie because they would always come to the colleges and like ask for extras, and I was supposed to go, and then I was like,
dude, you should have went because I would have totally I was a
loser back then. I was so like nervous about shit, so I didn't go.
Dude, I was in drama and I was a fucking nervous wreck.
Yeah, they wanted me to dress in a military outfit. They're like, "You're tall." I'm like, "Yes," but I'm also fat and don't look at all like a military guy. But I'll show up.
Hey, what you see in the movies is what they think military men look like.
I would have been the spec in the background, and actually, that movie was different. That movie was with
how many movies did you almost get in?
2.
Damn, we almost got an actor here, everybody.
Hello. That one was with 50 Cent and Samuel Jackson, I do believe, was in that movie.
Oh, that was in Spokane?
There was one.
50 Cent went to
my
Spokane.
Friend.
Yeah, I
never actually watched the movie, but my friend claimed, because he was way into movies too, he did show up, and they had him like ordering a sandwich at a stand.
Right? Yeah.
And 50 Cent apparently shoves him out of the shot. and like has an altercation in that line. I never watched it to see if my friend was honest or filling me full of shit. But
so like his friend, like your friend was pushed by 50.
Yes, 50 Cent like
in the movie
and he had
though.
to play like what? Without saying anything because you're not allowed to speak because it screws up the audio. So yeah, he had to like stumble away and be like. And then they get over it.
Well, I think if you have a certain amount of lines, you have to get credited.
Yeah, but most people that show up to be an extra get no lines.
Do they get paid though?
No, you don't. Well, if you do, you get paid by the agency, and it's nothing.
I would still want to be an extra.
It's really that you want to be in the movie.
I'd want to be in a movie.
I would have just started shouting, "You can't handle the truth!" The director would be like,
"I'm going to take you to the candy shop.
Yeah, I'll show you what I got."
50 Cent, goddamn! I'll make you lick the lollipop.
I got shot 8 times. Damn it!
I was playing the Grand Theft Auto. I got shot 12 times.
Do you think if 50 Cent ever listened and we did our shout outs, he would duck?
He flinches. Oh, shit. So when we were at, me and Alicia went to the Pendleton Whiskey Fest, which is, you guys were supposed to go one time.
Mm-hmm.
So we went and 50 Cent was there. Yeah. And I forget who else.
The Pendleton Whiskey Festival.
Yeah, 50 Cent was one of the performers. I don't know if it's the one with Post Malone or not, if it was that one.
Okay, we had tickets for that one, and I really wish we would have gone because I really like Post Malone.
You know what? I don't listen to much Post Malone, right? And I'll admit that. But, dude, he put on a great show, and he's, like, very talented.
He is very vocal, and he's a
really good musician. Yeah, no, he's a very good musician.
He has done
he was playing guitar. He was fucking doing all different.
He was very good versions. What song did he do? He did like a Bob Dylan song once, acoustic, and I didn't really like him before that because his first couple songs that weren't really the style that he does.
Yeah,
I didn't really like.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he kind of came out on his, I don't know. It just seems like his style changed after those early songs.
I'm sure.
And
got to roll with the times.
Yeah, I really liked that Sunflower song, right?
From Spider-Man.
From Spider-Man. That was a good one. And then he had another one that was like super good.
Many bangers.
So, yeah, I just like... I don't know. I wish we would have gone.
When I was there...
He was awesome when he came here, apparently. Like he went to restaurants and took pictures of
that's what I heard. I heard he was like
super nice guy.
Well, he came. I think he's one of those that he remembers kind of where he started and came from, and he didn't let that get to him, you know. And maybe I'm wrong in that sense. I don't know.
He's always tired, so
maybe he's always smoky.
Could be.
But either way, I think he comes across like he's probably pretty genuine.
Yeah, I think he's just down to earth.
He was cool as hell. Like on stage, like I said, he was very into the crowd, like into the audience. Like he was very like he wasn't just like doing his sets,
right?
Like he was engaging the audience. He was pretty cool. But when 50 Cent was there, I don't know if it was that one, but I'm thinking it was. Oh shit! Sorry, got some Hawaiian music. Spam.
Oh, somebody was calling me from Spokane.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Government's listening. If you guys didn't realize that.
The Spokane government is all over the place.
Dun, dun, dun. Inslee's calling.
Hey,
I'm looking at your podcast. You guys don't have masks on.
You really should socially distance, okay? And
there's if you guys don't see it, but there's a wall between us.
There is. It's see?
Yeah, it's a border because he thinks I'm in Mexico. Yeah, he's a mime.
Yeah,
but
we're actually in 2 different studios.
Yeah,
we've gotten really
states.
good at this editing. Omicron return.
I should do that. Just fucking put a wall. That's the edit. I don't know how to make it look 3D, but
and then it moves every time we do something.
We move.
It's so
fake. But no, 50 Cent. Like so, when he was doing his show, his performance, he wouldn't come near the front of the stage. It was almost like he was afraid to. Well, me and Alicia were like, do you think he's afraid he's going to get shot at again? Do you think he has like
it's a lot of PTSD down there? Probably.
No, dude, it's so cool. When we went down there the year before, the year after that, I don't know.
Yeah.
We went and seen, it was Blake Shelton and Pitbull, right? Mm-hmm. 2 opposites of the spectrum in music.
But people love them both equally.
Oh, yes. Like, Pitbull put on a phenomenal show, right? Like he was actually very like motivating, to be honest.
Well, if you listen to his songs,
like when he was talking, like there's a point where
he
he like doesn't sing, but he's like kind of talking to the crowd. But he's like motivating everybody. You know, you're getting hyped up, but also just motivating you. You know, you can do it. You know, be yourself. You know, don't be a loser. Whatever. You know, like really getting you there. And you're like, oh, that's cool. Put on a great show. Blake Shelton, same thing. Blake Shelton, though, I think was a little buzzed though.
Oh, probably. I mean, he seems to be a bit of
because there was a part I missed it, but Alicia's seen it. But Blake Shelton was walking backwards or doing something, and he tripped.
Oops.
And he fell because there's a raised platform where the drummer was.
He starts kicking wires,
and he falls. Oh, he fell down. He fell down.
Damn.
And he laughs. You know, he was cool about it. He laughs and he's like, "No one saw that." You know,
I didn't just fall.
I love you all.
Well, I know he jokes a lot about having like whiskey and stuff.
No, he was drinking,
or like he actually does on the show.
I can't tell. Like we were so far away, I couldn't tell if he was drinking.
Well, what show is he on? The Voice?
The Voice.
Yeah, I think like he always
this is the Voice
at least about having like whiskey. And
I wouldn't be shocked, but Blake Shelton seems like a cool guy though.
I'd party with him.
I'd party with Blake.
Yeah,
I'd party with Pitbull.
Yeah,
50 Cent. I'd party with him, but
I
don't know.
You're
50 Cent seems like a busy man. I don't want to lick his lollipop. I'm good with that.
I'm sorry, man. Not even as your birthday. I'm not licking that lollipop.
Yeah. I'm not a Tootsie Pop fan. Sorry.
Take you to the candy shop.
It's such a good song.
Takes me back.
Dude, I loved like some of his music was awesome. Some of his albums, pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie. I remember Alicia liked 50.
Yes.
Because he like has that bad boy.
Until he threw the baseball.
Until he threw a baseball. And I was like, babe, look at your man. Look at your man throw a ball. I think I can throw better than him.
Not good. That was
bad.
When George
I actually felt good about myself because I was like, I can throw better than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I play baseball, but still, it was pretty bad.
I mean, he goes to the gym, but he obviously does not do many
I
other.
got big muscles.
Yeah.
Speaking of gym, we worked out yesterday. Me and this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were banging out fucking 400 or 500 pound weights. Oh, dude, we were just going to town.
Chest hurts.
Yeah, well, benching 250 is tough, you know?
Yeah.
250 minus 150, but still.
Ripping my shirt open.
I know. I feel, no, but my chest kind of hurts like right here.
Yeah, mid-chest.
My breasts are so
tomorrow
sore.
Is when it's really going to hurt. It's usually 2 days.
2 days.
That's the worst. My legs have been really funny.
My triceps, because I was working out, like I said, like I told you yesterday, like I started lifting and I started doing stuff earlier last week. And then this week I did some stuff. And then, oh man, my triceps are fucking toast. I went to go itch my back last night after I left.
Couldn't move.
Oh, dude, it hurt. I almost cried. Oh shit! Excuse me. I almost burped.
Man,
it's toasty. Toasty.
I'm gonna switch gears here. I was just on YouTube before we started tonight.
Okay.
And I had like a little bit of time to kill, and I got on a Hoarders episode came on. I don't know if you ever watched Hoarders.
Hoarders? Oh yeah. I feel like I am a hoarder, to be honest.
No, let me tell you.
That's how I feel like our house looks sometimes.
This house was so damn gross. They had cobwebs and cockroaches everywhere.
Ooh, cockroaches, dude.
And I'm talking like the spider webs were like caked,
like thick
stuff, caked on stuff.
Spider-Man slept there.
So stale and nasty that like the nicotine of this guy's cigarettes were like
caked on the spider webs
into the spider webs.
They were yellow.
They were.
I believe it.
Like I could have thrown it.
I don't get that. Like, so like for us at my house, sometimes it feels like we're very cluttered.
Yeah.
With just some of the stuff we have, like, especially like when we're like taking decorations down or something, it just gets cluttered, filling, and it feels like we're like the world's crumbling on us. Yeah. I couldn't imagine being like a hoarder like that, where it's just like
it's one thing to just
oh my god
have stuff. Some people
I didn't know I had 4 cats. They're dead, right? Poor things.
I had 20 at one time.
I know. No, have you seen it though? They'll move some shit and there's like dead cats. Oh, that's where that missing like kid went.
Most horrific position underneath the couch or something.
He's trying to lift it.
Yeah,
poor cat's just like
so gross. No, for real.
Didn't they find a missing body in one of them?
They probably did.
Like, yeah, Jimmy Joe Sue, she was missing for a long time.
She done run away 20 years ago.
We thought she was missing.
Well, oh shit!
She's in the bathroom. I know.
I thought it's just because I was shitting in bags and leaving them by the toilet.
So how do you do that?
They do.
No, I know they do, but
half the time I think the toilet stops working and they can't get to it. So
I think that's what it is. They just can't get to it.
I'll just shit in the bag and leave it here.
That's gross.
Oh, it's bad.
Have you ever shit in a bag?
Bad. No.
Never?
No, I've shit in the woods.
I don't even like doing that.
Never in a bag. It's bad enough not shitting.
Shitting in the woods is scary.
It's a little uncomfortable.
I just feel like there's so many predators waiting for you to shit in the woods.
The lions and tigers and bears are just hiding.
Just like, there he is.
I think he's about to squat.
Oh shit! He pulled those pants down. I'm gonna get him right here.
Every damn time those chipmunks start running around.
God, that'd be scarier.
Those chipmunks.
I don't even give a fuck. A chipmunk would be scarier. I think as you're shaking a shit, it'll jump in your pants or something.
Well, I told you what it was like when I went by myself out camping last night. I was fine, but I was like getting stuff.
Is that when you went in your truck? You sat in the back of the truck?
And there was like one guy on the other end of this campground because it was like an established campground, but it's still very rustic. Like there's no water, electricity, and you just park there. So like I was away from them because I kind of wanted to be alone, and it was fine. But I've never actually heard like real movement in the woods.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was, but there was something like every 5 minutes or so, the bushes and trees would like move. And it was bigger than just a squirrel.
A rapist.
I mean, like
watch out.
I thought it was the backwoods raper.
Still haven't caught him to this day.
So I just started yelling, "Hey, bear."
Hey, bear.
In the truck. I was going to sleep outside. And I was like, you know what? I'll just curl up in the back of the damn truck. I think it'll be fine.
I would yell, "Hey, bear."
But I mean, it was like I felt, and I don't know that much about wildlife, but it definitely seemed like it was something just kind of checking me out.
It's uneasy. The woods at night is uneasy.
Dark. I mean, that's the thing. That, like the moon wasn't really out, so
I'm not afraid of the dark, right? But when I'm in the woods and it's pitch black, I'm a little scared because
I mean, like you
don't know what's out there,
and we're very vulnerable.
Super vulnerable.
A bear we could beat up a little bit.
A cougar's like, fine. You know what? This is my time of night. Yeah. I'd love to hunt.
Have you seen a house cat go after something at once?
Fuck that.
Good luck. They can tear us to shit. A cougar? Seriously, like
a cougar is like as big as
a house cat, like a huge ass cougar batting you around and like holding you, and that like
how big are their claws?
Gigantic. I mean, they got to be like the size of our fingers.
They sharpen them on trees and fucking other humans.
Do what cats do on those like posts.
Right? I don't know. I seen a video of a cougar. It was like, but it was being playful, and it was like saying, reminding you that cougars, like it's just a big cat.
Yeah.
No shit.
No big deal.
I see stupid videos on TikTok and all these, and it's like, no fucking shit. It's a fucking cat. I know it's a fucking cat.
Like you don't fucking kill you. That's the difference.
Look, it's just being a cat.
Have you ever
like a cat? I'm like, well, no shit. It's a cat.
Yeah.
A cat wants to kill you.
Oh, let me guarantee
a little cat wants to murder you already.
House cat that you've had for 13
They did
years,
a study where it wants to do that shit.
It's watching you. Have you ever been attacked by a house cat?
Dude, I had a tabby cat, an orange one.
They'll run.
You'd walk by and he would fuck you up.
And then they jump off and they hide.
Yeah, he wouldn't. His name was Tom.
Oh,
his name was Thomas.
Yeah, he was a tomcat.
He was an orange tabby cat. He could fetch.
And he could fuck you up.
Yeah. Oh, dude. That's all he did was sharpen his nails, and then he'd go outside and fucking kill shit.
Yeah. Right.
I think he killed a raccoon once, and that's saying something because raccoons are vicious.
Raccoons are fucking mean. I was walking home to my dorm one night when I was at Eastern. I thought there was a cat. We had all these shrubs right around the building, the dorm I was living in. So I'm walking on the sidewalk and I see like this animal, and I kind of start looking. I'm like, oh, hey, kitty. The fucking thing stood up.
Oh, dude.
And looked at me. I'm like, okay. I'm
pointing a gun. Away. It's a robber.
Pretty much. He's got that black cat.
It's Rocket.
Get away.
Rocket raccoon. No, dude. You're right because you're right because it is your story. But no,
that's exactly what I thought.
I mean, whoa. No, so when I was at Job Corps, This is actually just before I met Blanca and stuff.
Okay.
I was walking back to my res, and same thing, same instant. I started walking on this. So there's a field, and then there's like the road right there. That almost like if you picture a football field and a track.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just like the actual street.
Yeah.
So I started walking, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in the middle of that road, this raccoon pops out.
Yeah.
And I keep walking, and then it stands up and it like hisses or something. And I was like, all right. And so I went the other way and went through the field. Like, I'm okay. Like there must be something.
Fuck with you.
Either this raccoon like had babies over there or something, because it's not going to just do that.
No,
it's protecting something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so, I had that same incident where I was just like, I won't survive this.
You're not a kitty. I'm leaving you alone. Why I was interested in it like it was a cat, I don't know.
Like a small animals, they're scary.
They can be. Because
they're like
as big as we are, our defenses are pretty useless. Like the leg up and the two arms out is going to do much.
That's going to do shit.
No.
It's going to, I'm going to go up his pant leg. Fuck him.
Yeah. But that does, I mean, like you think about that kind of like nimbleness in a gigantic animal.
Well, they say like a cougar could jump flat foot, like from standing to jump like 20 feet.
Have you ever scared a cat?
Can you imagine? You think you're far enough away. I'm about 15 feet away, and this cat still lunges towards you and gets you.
And lands right in front of you and stares you down. And not only that, I was at...
Just plain dead work.
Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, kitty. Start slapping it in the face.
I'm going to throw some catnip. Fuck that. I'm going to carry catnip anytime we go.
No, a laser pointer.
Laser pointer. I want to... I bet you that would work.
Probably would, stupid cat.
Look at this cat.
What a fucking idiot. It's actually pointed on you.
Look at it climb up the wall. Look at it climb them rocks.
What an idiot.
So stupid.
So stupid. The cat thinks it's going after something.
Has anybody tried that out there?
Oh,
please tell me. Oh, God, that'd be hilarious.
Just turn on like your scope, like
because that'd freak him out at first. If you turned on a light, and you just kind of like went like this, it was like,
what the fuck?
And then he's like, I know, dude. I would just fucking shit myself though, for real.
Oh, so
that's my fear. A cat, a cougar, or like we've come across snakes.
So combining the conversation about Spokane and giant cats, there's a place called Cattails in Spokane.
Okay.
And one of the animals that they had at the time that I went there was a cougar that had been rescued from somewhere. I have never seen a more vicious animal.
Is that the one off the freeway?
Yes.
It's like
heading
way
north. It's heading north.
You know where you guys were going to buy your property?
Yep.
Right?
It's out that direction.
Okay. Yeah, I seen that. And they have like lions and other shit out there.
So the lions are lazy. The tigers are pretty lazy. This fucking
the bears?
Oh
lion, my.
Yeah. Lions, tigers, and bears. This cougar they had there was pissed.
Oh, he was
and we were like walking by it. I have never been more intimidated in my life. First of all, they're bigger than you think.
Big ass paw.
And it did. It
starts pointing at you.
Have you ever seen like a slow motion of a cat running fast?
No.
It was like scurrying towards us, like in this really defensive, angry stance, and slapped the fence so hard the whole fence was like rattling.
I'm good.
And it was like its ears were like seriously back. I mean, I was just like, this fence had better fucking hold. This is like Jurassic Park.
It doesn't hold. They got a fucking fence from Walmart.
You just see me running with this cat coming after me. It was so fucking scary. I mean, it's like I knew there was a fence there, and like it was a decent fence, but it was like a chain link fence. And this cat was like,
what'd they have over the top?
It was a very tall fence. I mean, it was really tall.
I had a dog climb a fence out.
Yeah, if it started doing that, I'd be like, fuck. I think maybe
that's when you need that laser pointer.
Too. I don't know, but I have never realized like
how much power,
that moment, just how much power and how like absolutely defenseless. I don't think I could shoot it fast enough.
Probably not.
And if I did, I'd probably just piss it off and then really be going after it.
They'd probably dodge it.
Probably. Matrix thing.
That's what I want to see. Fucking cat would be like, catch you in his mouth.
Yeah, dink.
I know, but they're so big. We went to the zoo in Portland, and they had a cougar exhibit. Luckily, it was behind an actual fucking plexiglass fucking shit.
Yeah,
but it was laying there just chilling. But I couldn't believe how big it was.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, this thing's massive.
So you went angry.
Can you imagine something bigger than a fucking cougar?
Mm-mm. Oh my god, they had like
jaguar or fucking tiger or
they
some
had
shit.
one of the old MGM lions at this point.
Siberian tigers? Like I think the largest animal. Big.
I don't know, but let me tell you, this lion with its full mane, it was like a regular African lion. It was gigantic.
Mufasa,
Simba.
Yeah,
it was just gigantic. I didn't realize, but they're like, the male lions are fairly lazy.
Yeah.
So it was just chilling out there.
Bitch, go get me my food. I'm going to sleep.
Like you see its big old balls sticking out between its legs. If it's away from you, you're like, you're a dude, I know. And, but
scratching his nuts.
I mean, like their heads, I don't think I could wrap my arms around their entire head.
So, you know what trips me out? Seeing the videos of the guys like playing with the kitty cat.
Have you seen those guys from the 70s?
No,
like they owned that lion and then they released it into the wild or like some preserve somewhere.
Yeah.
They go to visit it like 2 years later and they're in their like hippie clothes and they're kind of walking out there and the lion sees them.
And it recognizes them.
And it starts like trotting towards them. My mind would be like, oh, fuck. And I would shit myself. They were just like, it jumps on them, but like,
I've seen that one.
Loves them.
Like it remembered who he was.
Can you imagine though?
Hell no.
Like it's just looking at you like, what the fuck? And starts running towards you.
So this is where the Mexican in me is like, that's a white people thing.
It is, but not this white person thing.
No.
It reminds me of that guy who I watched the documentary about with the Grizzlies.
Oh, the one where he's...
Hi. Oh, no. Oh, but I love you so much.
Fuck you.
That guy got eaten. This is the thing that pissed me off. I'm going to go off the rails here for a minute.
We can. We're talking about animals.
Okay.
It's all animals, the rails.
Man.
This is all the rails.
I love animals. I love them like way more than people. I'm just going to say that. So this guy goes out to live with the grizzly bears in Alaska.
Fucking grizzly.
Deep ass fucking Alaska.
Not a small bear.
Kodiak grizzlies, right? He lives with them and he does shit with them and he's so great with them. Well, he gets his ass eaten. Big surprise. So what is the human response to that? We need to go out and kill that bear out in the middle of nowhere
where he was living.
Like they
living
had to
his
fly
life.
A plane out to get to this place. The bears
that's too much.
Were just living their lives. Frankly,
how much money was that for them to do that?
I think what it was,
it's that guy's fault.
The state government wanted to reclaim the body so they could charge all the money for the burial and everything else and all the freaking little fees. I think it's beautiful to just die in the woods and just be out in the woods.
You think that guy? So this guy obviously a dipshit.
Yeah,
slapping a bear around and gets eaten, right?
Right. I would love to have seen that footage. Bad bear. Oh my god.
Bad bear.
When that goes wrong,
I want to see the bear just do. As soon as he gets slapped, he just does this. Okay. Okay. He talks. He just kind of stands up and he just like, looks. All right.
Just holds him down slowly.
I know. Just puts his paw to his face like, okay, you see what's about to happen, right?
Small bears are fucking huge.
Dude, I just saw a video of a guy, a black bear was coming into his house and he fucking tackles this bear, pushes out his house because it was coming after his dogs and shit.
Damn. Black bears are the smallest.
It was small. It wasn't quite a full grown. Okay. So it was still pretty small, but it was like,
oh man.
But a fucking grizzly? Come on.
A grizzly. We're talking 12 feet tall sometimes, standing on their hind legs.
Mm-mm.
And they have that huge hump on their back.
Mm-mm.
So did you ever see the video, speaking of black bears? It's very dramatic. The music's like super dramatic. And this bear, they're trying to capture it because it's in the middle of this city. And this bear climbs up like a telephone pole or like a power pole.
Oh, God, poor bear.
Full power pole. It's up by the transformer. It gets shocked. Slow motion, you see it fly off with all four of its extremities.
Was it Celine Dion?
It fell so hard. It was fine. Like
what? It survived?
Oh yeah. It wasn't even really injured. It was just kind of like, what?
Oh shit. I'm out.
But it's funny. Like, as much as I love animals, that one was like, I had to watch that a few times. It made me laugh so hard between the music and then the slow motion explosion and the way his whole body, like all his feet are just like,
Poor dude.
yeah, he probably won't do that again.
He's like, dude, no, don't climb those.
But it's like, it pisses me
They
off
shock you.
when there's a wild animal and they're like, stay inside, and then they have to kill the animal because some
What's the point?
jackweed. Is that like, if you're dumb enough to stay around a cougar and you get mauled?
So I get if that animal was like in the suburban area or like within the city limits or somewhere close to the city. I can see that.
I still hate people way more than that. So.
Right. I can see that point of view. Right.
Yeah. Right.
But for an idiot to be out in the woods, doing his thing, he's an idiot for slapping a bear. But like, to do that, get eaten because obviously, and the
bears
get hungry.
Anything. It's just a dead guy out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
And how much of him did they survive? Like, did they recover? Really?
They probably recovered like an arm.
Here's his foot and his teeth.
Yeah. All right, let's call it.
Let's go. This is teeth. That's the only reason we recognize him, Daniel.
Right.
But like, to go into the middle of the woods to this bear's territory for no
down.
Like the bear
was old and sick.
Like
That's
the bear's
the only reason
like
to attack the guy.
It's not like the bear was like, oh shit, they're after me.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, I did something wrong. I didn't know.
Right.
It's a fucking animal. It doesn't know if it.
It's writing its memoir as they're pulling it.
Yeah. Dearest Julia, I love you to the ends of the earth.
My lunch this afternoon was so exquisite.
They will be hunting me for eternity. What I did was cruel, but I needed to survive.
For you, my love.
I know.
I shall travel the earth.
I will see you beyond this lifetime and come reach you in the next.
Well, let's kill this bear.
All right.
Did you ever watch that movie, Team America, World Police?
God, yes.
And they're trying to get them to stop because they're going to kill their own president. All right, let's kill these guys and find out what she wants. Good movie.
No, that's. Do you think they did it all SWAT style too with the bear?
Oh, I'm sure they did.
They're like, I got the shot. I got the shot. Fucking dropping from the helicopter.
Take the shot. Take the shot.
And the SWAT. Do you want me to take a shot? Oh no! Hold up. He has his cups with him.
He's meeting the target.
I know. I got the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot.
Mama bear's in the way. Mama bear's in the way. Abort. Abort.
What are you going to do?
The cubs are in the den. The cubs are in the den. I repeat.
Right? They fucking SWAT team.
No one ever mentioned babies, you son of a bitch. He's got kids.
This wasn't part of the plan. Fucking just they assassinated a bear.
For what?
God, that's
it's just like, I mean, come on, really?
Dude was in a goalie suit and everything. Fucking just sniped the bear.
Right. Tango down.
That's 12 clicks left. 35 degrees west. Aim high.
Joe Biden comes on TV. Okay, I can confirm tonight that the guy, the bear.
What was that
dead.
sniper? That military sniper they did a movie about?
Oh yeah,
Chris,
American Sniper.
Yeah, Chris
I don't
something.
remember his name. Yeah,
but that's who they had snipe him. That was his last mission
SEAL
before
Team 6. Back out of retirement.
I know.
They called him back. President Obama, you're the only one that can get this job done. We're bringing you back.
Fucking bear.
Where you built in
the Bears.
The Bears. I'm Mike Ditka. Here we are. American military versus the Bears.
That's it. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
poor little bear. He didn't even know.
He didn't even know. He was just out there eating some salmon and berries.
He's just chilling.
And then they blow his brains out.
He's just chilling. He's like, fuck yeah, I just caught the salmon, bro. I'm about to eat this.
Kids, hold hands, kids. We're going to pray to the Lord.
So, I wonder, what do they do with the bear after they kill it?
They bring it back so they can...
Like, do they skin it? Like, do they keep the bear skin or do you leave them out in the fucking just dry? There's got to be an ethical way to do it.
Well, it's not ethical in my mind to go kill
Well, no,
the
it's
animal,
not. But like, what are you going to do with his body? You just leave it there?
I understand if it's like in a national park where there's tons and tons of people and this bear is going to now like
he's in Alaska.
People. But this is butt fuck Alaska.
Where isn't it butt
You
fuck?
have to fly out there and know it well enough to know where to take your plane. Like, I mean, come on.
We can't land this plane. We need you to drop in.
Right.
We're going in at midnight.
They lost one helicopter, but they were able to to explode it and get the other one out with everyone.
Fucking guy in the helicopter
I heard they took the side gunner over the ocean just in case. I saw some antelope over there, sir. Shoot him.
What is it when they want you to paint it? Where they say like they'll have the guys on the ground. Okay, laser sight.
Yeah,
you know the zone.
Right.
Here's the zone. Oh shit! Flash it.
The one guy down there flashbang.
Yeah,
you got the red smoke coming up.
Yeah.
Light it up, boys.
Looking like Vietnam.
Delta team's coming in from the left.
Oh shit! Poor bear. He had nothing to do. He's like, what the fuck did I do? This guy slapped me. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, he hit my nose, the prick. I was fine with him.
He was cool until he fucking slapped me.
I imagine it was like the old Frankenstein scene where the little girl in the flower, and she like gives him the flower, and then you get that really corny cut scene.
Was that the one Robert De Niro
into the water? It could have been. I don't know.
That was a good movie. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Or yeah, that one. That was good actually. I don't know if that was in that one.
I don't know.
That wasn't like a corny movie at all.
There was an old version.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, it's only corny because it was old. Like, it was great. Don't get me wrong. It's classic cinema, but
some of those classic cinemas are fucking corny. In the 30s,
shit. They were still playing with things.
They didn't even talk in the 30s.
They would do like a cut shot to a lady going with her eyes, then like a card that had words written on it.
Well, because they didn't talk in those. It was silent movies, right?
The old Nosferatu. You ever see that?
No.
It's one of my favorite Halloween movies.
It sounds familiar.
It is.
They did a remake.
It's the Dracula.
Right? Oh, okay.
It is a story of Dracula, and the actor is terrifying looking. His fingers are like so.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, he's like.
Oh,
he's totally bald, and he has very sharp elfish.
Dude, there's a Supernatural episode where they have like a classic Dracula and shit like that. It's pretty funny.
I think I saw that.
It's pretty
one.
funny. But,
I think I saw that.
No, like Bram Stoker's Dracula was pretty good. That was good.
The one with Keanu Reeves. Did you watch that one?
Was he with? Was it Keanu Reeves in? Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah. And that was very, at least the parts I remember, accurate to the book.
Oh, it was. Yeah, that was a good one. That was it was pretty creepy. I remember when I watched it as a kid. Like
the way he like climbed down the outside of the wall.
Yeah,
that was from the book.
But yeah, so something I did think about. I thought about this the other day because I said this and it made me like. I'm totally switching gears, by the way.
Oh, that's fine.
I totally just thought about this saying, hey, so I don't mean to pry.
But you're going to.
But I'm going to, right? So that's what I said. My buddy was like, hey, this, I like one of my texts was like, hey, I need the day off.
Yeah.
This is going to happen. And I'm like, I don't mean to pry. And then I like laughed and I said, I do mean to pry. Because you can't say I don't mean to because technically you do mean to pry. So that I don't know. That saying always just made me laugh that day.
It's kind of like saying no offense. No offense, but you're a stupid fucking jerk.
Yeah, I'm going to offend you, but no offense.
Right. I know this is going to piss you off.
I don't mean to offend you, but
you can't really be mad because I said no offense.
But I'm going to offend the fuck out of you.
But
and that's what I said. I was like, I don't mean to pry. I go, I mean to pry, and he laughs.
What else am I going to do?
Like, what else am I going to say? Like, I want to know what's going on.
If you want to,
why do you got to do that
with me?
Curiosity. They say kills a cat. It'll kill me one day. I'm sure of it because. Like I'm the type so I'll have people come talk to me and sometimes I hate it, right? Yeah. Because they're just venting about whatever. And so I just want them out of my office or okay, whatever, like I don't want to hear it. But then there's a part of me where I kind of want to know. So I'll ask and it's funny because I'll ask them like, oh, well, why'd that happen? Or well, this, and then in that instance, I'm also saying in my head, like, shut the fuck up. Why am I talking?
Why am I asking?
Stop asking.
Right.
Like I'm having this battle in my head.
This internal dialogue.
Yeah. So I just thought that saying was fucking funny.
No, I gotcha. And I get it. Like I'm the type of guy, if there's a bear nose, I got to slap it.
I'm going to fucking slap you, bitch. Hey, bear.
Hey, bear. Man.
I don't know. And another thing I was thinking about the other day.
Yeah.
And it was just because I was seeing a video and I was being not very productive. So I was watching like YouTube and TikToks, and it made me laugh because I started thinking like, how do these people make these videos? So it was like a dance video. It was a very cool dance video, but it just made me think because they're in public.
Okay.
Do people, because we hear this music, right? And they're dancing, boom, boom, boom. But do the people hear the music, or they just see this person like dancing in front of a camera? Like,
they just see that.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter anymore. Like, fucking kids.
So it just makes me laugh because it's like the shit that people do for like views or whatever, you know. And I can't say anything because obviously we're doing this,
but it's not for views. It's for listens.
It's for listens. It's different. It's different. But it's different though.
We're middle-aged men. It doesn't
different.
count.
We're trying to reach other middle-aged men.
Yeah, we're trying.
Our young men. We want to, mold you guys to be better than us.
We want to teach you how to drink whiskey into your old age.
Drink it neat, right? This would be neat.
This is very neat. Yes. If you don't know, neat just means you just have whiskey in the glass. There's no ice. There's no frills, no gimmicks. Just straight.
We learned a lot about the whiskey.
A lot about the whiskey the other day.
Remember that guy that was showing you the different ways to drink whiskey?
Yes. What was the weird? Oh, you can crush up ice.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Yeah,
with whiskey.
That's cool.
I don't know if I would do that one. I like the big.
I like a big ice cube. I don't want too much ice.
I don't want the water content in it to be too fast, and that's my only hesitation. I do like it when it slowly sort of erodes into it.
One of the things I never learned was like, whiskey's made differently, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had some whiskey, and I took a moment to kind of taste it instead of just like
you could sense the.
I tasted like the barrel, if you will, right? It was like a smokiness to it. I was like, spit it back out. Yeah, right. I didn't spit that shit out. Right. Swallowed, baby. Hey,
yeah, we're not. What are those guys called? Some sommeliers or whatever that do wine shit.
I'm
no fucking sommelier. I'm an alcoholic. Damn it, I'm gonna swallow that.
I'm a sommelier. Like, what country is that?
It's over in Africa, I think. I'm pretty sure we had a little war with them.
But no,
Black Hawk Down. Look it up.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
sommelier, right? No, sommelier.
I need to watch that movie again. It's been a while. But no, the TikTok videos and this shit, like, it just, how funny is that to see people
just see this guy?
Like, if you're looking from, like, say you're at the beach, right?
My guess is they have it playing on something, so they
got to hear maybe earpods or something.
Yeah.
And maybe like the dance videos I seen, it wasn't like, it was actually really well done dances.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the same dance moves you always see. This was actually like choreography, like to cool music. Like some of it was like oldies.
Yeah. That's cool.
So it was like to some James Brown or to
some. I don't like it because I can't dance to save my life.
I can't dance to save my life.
My brain does not have the dancing.
So if there's things I could do, it would be, I wish I knew how to like break dance, right? Or do like karate like style shit would be sweet. Like to be badass like that.
To dance to kung fu fighting.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. That's such a fucked up song.
Were they white guys that did that song?
I don't know.
I really hope not.
Well, I don't know who sang it.
I need to look it up. It should be.
It's got to be white people. Because then they had that super like dun, 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 dun.
It go fast as lightning.
Hey Google, who performed Kung Fu Fighting? Let's see what she says. Oh no, he was a Jamaican vocalist, Carl Douglas.
God. Okay. We're not responsible for one racist thing in the past.
He looked like he was Kung Fu though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good song.
There he is. Kung Fu Fighting.
He is kind of white looking.
He's not white.
No.
He's Jamaican.
Well,
Jamaican could be white though.
No. We don't claim him. Good song though. I enjoyed it.
Kung Fu Fighting is very catchy.
Yeah.
It's just funny that like that
the hooker like
even as a kid I just always thought that was like weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's weird.
What is that originally? I just remember that.
It's like something like cartoons and shit. And
then they
you hit the gong. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Like I always thought that was weird. And I always thought the
Okay.
term Oriental was weird.
Very racist. Hong Kong Phooey. You remember that old cartoon with the dog? Hong Kong Phooey. Hong Kong Phooey, number one super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, faster than the human eye.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was on Boomerang for a while.
Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey. Look that up. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look that up.
yeah. Hong Kong
Phooey.
Phooey.
I don't even know how to spell Phooey.
I don't even think he was like an Asian dude, but there was a character on there. Super fucking racist. Like,
Oh, dude, the cartoons back in the day.
look, he had the huge glasses and like the buck teeth and everything.
Oh, and then he had
would,
the like Fu Manchu.
yeah, and he would
Oh, yeah.
talk to him.
Yeah. I remember that guy.
I cannot do the voice anymore. It's not okay.
No, it's not. But no, that's I know which one you're talking about. That's so racist, huh?
It was like,
Dude, cartoons were
back
fucking.
then. I thought it was hysterical. Today,
When you think about
it's
it,
funny
like,
in a different way. It's,
like,
it's really not okay. But
so I used to love Speedy Gonzalez because he was a Mexican. Like growing up, like for me, that was awesome.
yeah,
But when you think about it, like he was
I've always kind of wondered, like, the Skippy John Jones books. Have you read any of those?
no.
Okay, I like them a lot, but when you're reading them as a white guy, it's like, how should I read some of these pages? Like, there's one where it's like,
Are those
Skippy
older
John.
books?
No, it's like new, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's like it lends itself to using an accent.
Oh, okay.
It's like, my name is Skippy John Jones, Skippito. I'm like, you just kind of want to read it like a cholo.
Oh, hey,
Because he's a little Chihuahua puppy. And he's Skippy John Jones, and he's like very.
So I don't know. I
But
think
see-
when books tell you stuff, I think it's okay. Like,
well, and Blanca
it's not
said,
like you're trying to be
like,
racist.
She goes, and I'm white, but my wife is Hispanic, and she
A
goes,
little bit.
Hispanic people don't want this shit canceled. Like,
No,
Hispanic people actually
We enjoy
like,
it.
Speedy Gonzalez.
Dude, I'm telling you, when I was a kid, I loved Speedy
Yeah.
Gonzalez. Like,
Hell, we all do.
I was excited because he's a little Mexican guy, little Mexican mouse, fucking fast as shit.
And
Andale.
Andre, riva.
Yeah, dude, he was badass. It always made me laugh though. The lazy Mexican that's always in the sombrero, like
Just asleep. Yeah.
sleeping. I'm gonna, take a nap. Just go to sleep.
Fucking mouth ran over me. Come on. I'm trying to take a nap.
And it just makes me laugh because, I mean,
Not many people down there.
Mexicans are pretty hard workers.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that.
I don't know if something has changed in the last 50 years
But-
or if it was just lies from the beginning, but yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, technically, they work their asses off. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Do you remember when South Park had an episode
God.
years ago where the kids had to go to like a museum of like cultural sensitivity and they show all these stereotypes of different people, and there's a janitor who's Hispanic sleeping on the floor, and they go, "Oh, the lazy janitor, like the lazy Mexican," and then the guy goes, "Oh, sorry, I was taking a nap. I'm so sleepy."
that's so fucked up. That's so funny.
Only South Park can get away with that shit.
Well, it's funny. Like,
and that's the thing.
I
is,
think
like,
you got to take it how it
the
is.
actual
Sometimes.
message behind is
Yes.
like laughing at the joke, but not at the people. Like
Exactly.
that's kind of, and I do love their morality of like either everything is funny or nothing is funny. Like truly, and I've kind of stood by that. You can call it easy for me. I don't know. I think it's very difficult these days. But if you're going to allow certain things to be made fun of,
but not
they're
others.
not funny to the group that's getting made fun of.
No.
So either you make fun of everyone equally, or you don't make fun of anybody or
How
anything.
boring. You know what?
I
Like,
stand by that. I think that
I don't
makes
know.
sense myself.
there, and I'm not gonna like say that some of the stuff they did back in the day wasn't fucked up, because when you think about it, obviously some of the cartoons were pretty racist.
Back
When
in
they,
the, well,
the
see,
blackface, like that stuff,
they
like
kinda,
I feel like it's
the
very
intent was different.
Yeah.
Back in those days,
like
I think.
like I said, the blackface and the way they portrayed, African Americans and stuff.
anyone
like
not white, yeah.
I never, like, even as a kid, I didn't like that, because like my best friend growing up when I lived in Vegas, he was black, like,
Yeah.
and so even just seeing that stuff just always just never, like, I didn't know it wasn't right, but it always
Just
just
felt weird.
felt weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, that just seems fucked up.
Yeah,
Like, like
right.
that doesn't, that's not how my friend looks, that's not how he
Yeah.
looks at all. Like, but I don't know, it was always fucked up.
Yeah.
And then And then that's just, I don't know. Cartoons are just different now.
They are.
And society's a lot different, obviously, now.
Yeah.
Like, everything's considered racist. When I do agree some of that shit back in the day is racist. But there's stuff now where it's just like, I think it gets out of hand.
Well,
I'm not saying it's not wrong. I'm just saying, like, some of the stuff's just out of hand.
I do think
just
taking it back
crazy.
to just humor and like the cancel culture thing has to stop.
That's where I'm at. It's like, come on. Like,
a guy said something 20 years ago.
Some people are proud of
and he's
certain things, actually. You know,
like, I don't know. And is it?
Yeah. If you say something like 50 years ago,
and then you apologize and you evolve and you're not that person anymore,
you shouldn't be held accountable.
People want to cancel like Lincoln. This guy I like, he did this joke show where they went back to cancel Lincoln, and he's like, I was very progressive back then. And they're like, shut up, you're canceled. And it's like, you could cancel anyone.
Well, technically, yeah.
And I just don't know that that's the right way to do it. We can still learn from the mistakes that humans make.
Well, that's a part of being a human.
The duality of man, right? Good and evil wrapped in the same person.
Well, I think that's part of like being a person is you evolve and
society
learn to grow and you learn to like, you know what? Maybe that was fucked up back then, and I that's not who I am now.
Yeah.
And you fight for the cause or whatever it is, and I made mistakes, but you don't hold people accountable. Like, maybe they were held accountable at that time, and they apologized. Let it go. It's done. They apologized.
It's different than somebody that like.
It's different if they're
to move on and they're continuously having parties.
Well, if you're always
or something, but
and this is like relationships and shit. If you're continuously apologizing. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. I won't do it. It really doesn't hold its merit.
Well,
it's not going to mean shit. You know what I mean?
There's a group in society that's hardlining against apologizing. And this is going to come off probably wrong. And I don't mean it like they're not in the wrong for being prejudiced, but there's a group out there that's still prejudiced enough that they're going to take anything they can get.
Oh,
to
I'm
just
sure
hardline more and be like, see, why do I even try?
Yeah.
So if you get bullshit things coming out like, oh, this needs to go because it made like 8 people mad.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Some of this stuff, it's like, yeah, I get big things, but other things like now reasonable people are getting pissed off. And I don't think we want that. I don't think we're going to go too far where we get even...
I don't think you want to get so sensitive where everything's just like you're on eggshells all the time.
Yeah, and aren't we all divided enough as it is?
That's it. And we've said that a million times on this cast. Like we're divided here, and like that's not the point. Like we don't want to be a divided country. We don't want to be divided with people. Yeah. Like we're in this shit together. Let's make it work every morning. So just like any relationship, you got to make that shit work. You know what I mean? You're not always going to see eye to eye, but you need to see the point of view from that other person. You know what? Yep. You might not agree with it, but maybe you can see from their perspective or they can see from yours. So it's like,
you
got to make that shit work.
Yep. Think about that, America.
Yeah. You think about that shit.
Whatever you are, just look at the people you don't like is your husband or your wife.
That's it.
Say, you know what?
It's a relationship.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
It's 2 halves. It's a yin and a yang.
Because you don't always like everyone you're with, or you don't like everybody, but
you don't like that moment, but you love
there's people I work with. I might not like them, but I've learned to work with them.
I tolerate them.
You know what? That's the thing. You can tolerate someone, or you can learn to see their perspective of things, and like kind of it helps you change as a person in a way. But it also like maybe they start seeing your perspective because maybe you're just vocal about that too. So like I don't know if we're able to see each other's point of view. I don't know. I don't think we should cancel everything.
And it doesn't mean that you have to agree 100%, but you can.
That's boring though. If you have to agree on everything, that's not fun.
Right.
When I've said that before, like that's no fun. Like if you agree with your wife all the fucking time, like you guys have a boring ass relationship.
Right.
It's fun to fight
a little bit.
A little bit of fighting's okay.
Yeah.
Rolling into.
Yeah.
Man, you meant like me and my wife, we were fighting and I fucking punched her. No, I'm just joking. I didn't. I'm joking.
I knocked her out.
It
Damn it, right to the moon.
It'd have been the other way around.
Yeah,
she would have fucked me up. But no, what I was going to actually ask is me and Alicia were speaking about this because this kind of got brought up. So how would you feel, right, if your wife or people out there, your significant other, whoever you're with, received like flowers or something from like a customer or from someone that wasn't you, right? or like a parent or something, someone outside of your bubble. But she, we'll say Blanca got flowers or whatever, and she came to you and let you know, like, hey, Tom, so and so sent me flowers. I thought that was really nice. Like, how would you take that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as a guy, like,
and you're asking me that question.
I'm asking you, like, how would you take that? Obviously, this is going to be different for every man, because I'm going to be be different than what his answer is going to be.
I would look at it scenario based too. Who is this guy that sent it?
No. Say it's some rando,
just some random guy that.
Hey, you know what? You helped me out. Thank you.
I mean, it would
boom.
Bother me, but not to the point of like being an ass. I'd like be.
What if he gave her flowers but asked her out?
So yeah, that, I mean,
but she was still like cool about like not. Yeah, she didn't. She didn't acknowledge that
my
shit.
flaw. I would be jealous about it,
which is normal.
I wouldn't let that affect like the way I go about it. I wouldn't be like, you bitch, or like,
Yeah. Why?
I wouldn't turn it on her. I'd just be like, oh well, okay.
Yeah.
That's annoying. If this were some guy that like had been coming in and there had been like, the little like meaningless flirty thing going on or something, and then it was like flowers, I'd be like, okay, this is not okay.
Yeah. That's where it's like a draw
someone's trying to actually like take something somewhere, and I'm not cool with that. And
this is my America, motherfucker. You ain't invading.
If like she had just happened to drop that there's this funny guy that came in. And like, she was laughing at some joke he made. And then like a week later, 2 weeks later, a month later, all of a sudden she got flowers from some guy. My brain would kind of start being like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
So you are talking to this guy enough that you're laughing at his jokes, and then he's sending you fucking flowers.
See, that's different. See, like for me, like, if like Alicia got flowers and it was just, some guy she just helped out and he just happened to send her flowers. Yeah. And even if he did ask her out, I either scenario, I'd be a little jealous. He's going to sneak up on you.
One thing I probably honestly would say is you need to start wearing your fucking ring. Like, because Blanca doesn't usually wear it, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I've been known to like not have mine because like it gets tight, so my fingers get swollen.
Tight. I just end up leaving it on. But,
so I've taken mine off and I've left it like on my nightstand.
Yeah.
Which I talked about once.
I thought
I lost it.
As a younger man, I used to get like kind of offended, like, why don't you wear your ring? I just got to the point, I'm like, all right. Like I'm pretty secure in our relationship. I love her. I trust her. It doesn't really bother me. Like girls do a lot more with their hands. They take the rings off all the time to put lotions on and shit.
Lotions.
Plus they have the jewels in them. Like all this is a band. Like,
we just got a metal piece of shit.
So if it gets lotion and shit on it, I just wash it off.
Well, even Alicia's like, dude, you need to take your ring off. That shit's getting tight. Like, and I took it off and I had like this white, like it looked like my skin was getting soft.
Yeah. No, I was getting like,
so I just let it
too
sit
fat for a while, and I almost thought about getting those like the new
silicone. I was gonna get one.
And then I decided not to. I'm like, no, you just need to like buckle down and lose some pounds. But
you retain water too.
Really,
so.
Right. I mean, like even right now, I could get it off if I really fought it. But
the other night, my ring was so tight that I haven't had to do this ever.
You could check your pulse with it.
I probably could have, but it wouldn't come off. And usually I deep throat my finger to fucking get that shit. I'm like, to wet it out.
I usually stick my finger up my bum hole.
I spit on my finger to try to like wet it. Normally I'll just like do this right here, like kind of wet my finger, and then I'll just like wiggle it. But this one night it just was not moving, and it was kind of like super tight. And I was like, dude, I got up.
It was gonna like hurt, like.
So I went and I got like soap. I actually had to get soap and fucking.
Yeah.
And it made that noise.
And macaroni in a pot.
Yeah, it just popped it.
It's like the Mario Bowser Castle.
Boop, boop, boop. No, that it just made me think though, the whole flower thing though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think.
Yeah, I don't. It really would depend on circumstance.
Would you be okay if she kept them? Like, I think I'd be okay with Kip, because get this.
I think if I made some joke like, okay, they're like from me now, and she's like, okay, and we made it like more between us.
Yeah,
I would be all right. It was just like, oh, they're so pretty, and like you fucking think about it, aren't you?
Yeah, That, I guess if you're saying that, but I don't know. The gesture's always nice. Say, yeah. But this is my thing right here. This is what I've totally. I think if any girl, guy even in this scenario, receives flowers from anybody, even with the gesture of wanting to, hey, I think you're real cool. Let's go out. Maybe they don't know you're married. Maybe they, because not everybody, you don't always look at someone's fucking hand, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't get jealous, but it's going to make someone feel good, right?
Yeah.
And I had told Lacey this one time, like, if you got flowers from another dude, like, as much as upset or like jealous, it would make me feel. That's going to make you feel good. I don't care who you are. Like, if you get it, it's kind of a confidence boost.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
damn, come to think of it, ever given me flowers.
I got flowers once in my life. Really? Yeah. My ex-girlfriend, when I was in high school, she got me flowers. Fucking weird.
That is weird.
It was weird for me.
Somebody gave me flowers.
I told her not to do that again.
A blowjob will suffice. Thank you.
Yeah, I got some flowers for you, girl. Put this in your vase.
I got some for your bass, baby. Your bass. I'm all about that bass. Baby,
bass. No treble, baby.
No treble, baby. Come on.
Yeah, what is it? No treble.
The treble. Treble's the high notes.
Huh?
So bass is a ba ba ba.
Yeah, yeah, well, I don't want no. It's all about that bass.
I'm all about that bass. So she's all about that booty. Yeah.
Well, what's the treble? Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know what the treble is. I know what the treble is, but I want to know what it is.
I don't know.
In that instance. Because now I know what macaroni pot. Now I got to know what the treble is.
What else have I been missing all these years?
I know. Misheard songs.
I still laugh about that.
Yeah, I'm fucking an idiot. That's why.
Macaroni in a pot, uncooked.
I was like, that's stupid.
What stupid? She doesn't even know. That's clearly Cardi B's never had macaroni before.
Cardi B nasty. I just seen this meme actually of Cardi B. She was in like this green suit, and it's like
I laughed at
compared her to like a character from Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
When just before you're going to destroy Goku or whatever it said.
You have an award show at 8, but you have to kill Goku at 9.
Yeah, she was dressed. It was pretty identical.
It was great.
Did it?
I laughed pretty hard. I was like, I even showed Blanca and she laughed. Like she thought that was funny.
That was good. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, I find Cardi B to be very pretty, but I think
she's pretty. I won't like.
She's a little much.
So
I don't know.
I don't like her. I'm not a big fan of Cardi B's like rap.
You're not into her style.
I don't. I she's an attractive lady. I don't think she's like ugly. I don't like her voice much.
Yeah.
That's just me. It's a little too little high pitched for me. But I think as a person, she seems really pretty cool. Actually, like I guess
funny.
I guess there was this fire recently in New York City that like destroyed this like apartment building, and she actually was, and it killed a lot, like quite a few people.
I heard about that. Yeah,
but she like is covering the expense of a lot of the like costs of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
which I really cool. I thought that was awesome.
Kind of taking it back home because she's from New York.
She's from New York. Yeah. And I thought that was very awesome. I think it's really cool when like celebrities kind of just will do things.
Yeah, do nice things to help.
And she might have not thrown it out there, but like people know about it, right?
Yeah. I think it's cooler though when you don't flaunt it. Like,
is it really? Is it coming from the heart if you flaunt it?
More publicity. It's more just trying to get more wealth.
What people don't know that, like Eminem, right?
Yeah.
He gives back to his community where he's from, Detroit and stuff, a lot, like to where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't know that,
right?
Like you don't ever hear about that. Yeah. But like I guess he does that a lot. Like someone was talking, well, Eminem don't do this, or he doesn't give back, and then someone like threw it back out. I'm like, actually, he donates blah blah blah. He does this and this and this. They're like, no, well, yeah, I don't hear about it. Well, why would you? Like he's not trying to throw it out there.
He's out there flaunting it.
Yeah, he's just doing it because he wants to.
That is a type of a sociopath, I learned.
To flaunt it?
If you have to flaunt out,
I get it. Oh yeah,
people, like if it's like I'm doing the run for the whatever today
for the cardiogram.
Yeah, like the people that have to show off that they're helping others, but they really aren't about the helping others. They're about their own like ego and stuff. Yeah, that's the type of sociopath.
No, I agree. I think so because
at least according to the online video I watched.
No, I think that's 100% true.
Yeah. I went to the YouTube School of Psychology, so I know pretty much
You know everything.
Yeah.
I went to the YouTube School of fucking mechanics, and I'm a mechanic.
Yep, I'm a PhD.
Speaking of mechanics, I need to fucking replace my headlights still.
In which car?
My Mazda.
Oh, the one that you had to like remove the
one I drove here.
end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I wanted to use your garage because it was like raining and snowy that time.
Oh,
I've never come over. I think I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow if it's nice.
I know I got to change the oil in the Mazda, in our Mazda.
Yeah, I got to change mine, but I think so. My sister-in-law Sandra, her husband Jaime, he was like, "Yeah, I used to do that, but like, how much is your time worth?"
I know,
and I was like, and so I always use that now on Alicia. I was like, "But how much is my time worth?"
Right. I just because when I don't end up taking it in to do it.
So if I do take it in to do it, it'll cost, we'll say $90, maybe less. Mm-hmm. But then if I buy the stuff, it almost comes out to the same.
Depending on what you buy.
Yeah, it usually will come up pretty close.
Yeah,
I can change oil in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
pretty quick. It's not like it's going to take me forever.
So I went through a kick last year where like I wanted to be a mechanic. Like I
love fixing our stuff on our cars.
I don't. I'm not mechanical. I just need to accept it. I've broken more things than
I'll but now I think I'm gonna just oil changes. I'm just gonna take the cars in.
Yeah, there's
no point for me to do that.
We bought an oil change deal.
See, that's cool. I need to. Yeah. I wish I would. I don't think we did that, but our oil change is coming up.
Yeah, it's easy now.
German
we just
car.
Call them. Yeah, it's a German. You can't change it on oil. It's a German.
Yeah, it's every 10,000 miles.
Yeah,
that's what they said. So.
Those new the new synthetic oils are good. See, this we can do 3,000 miles no matter what. We bought I think it was like $900, which is crazy. But I mean,
100 miles.
That's 10 oil changes if you change it correctly.
Oh yeah,
at $90 a pop.
And the thing is, with new cars now, it's not really like 3,000 miles is actually it's nothing. Like you can go a lot further. I was actually shocked. I was like, so when do I need to change the oil? They're like, well, just every 10,000 miles. I'm like,
and really,
for real?
It's really,
like, no, seriously, like every 10,000 miles.
The synthetic oils have changed the game. They're way cleaner than the real oils.
We changed this motherfucking game, motherfucker. We're synthetic, bitch.
Synthetic, yo.
Yeah. Come at me, old school oil.
Yeah, you crude, huh?
Crude oil, you bitch. You ass crude, motherfucker.
I'm chemicals, bitch.
I'm that synthetic, motherfucker. Come at me.
I don't even know what that means.
I know.
It could be regular ass oil.
It's just regular oil, just cleaner.
Yeah, right.
We just washed it.
We just
threw in a little Dawn.
We put it in the dishwasher. It's good.
Dawn dish soap, man. It gets oil out.
Yeah, right.
They clean fucking ducks with that shit.
They do. Cute commercial. That little duck.
Let's oil these ducks up and clean them real quick.
Let's splash them with motor oil. And pretend like it came from the Exxon Valdez.
We got this guy from the ocean, from the BP oil spill back in the day.
They kill it, then bring out a baby. There you go.
How do they get those? Do they purposely fucking oil those ducks up, or what is it?
If it's in like the studio.
We'll clean it.
It's fine. We're gonna wash it off with our.
It's soap. Synthetic oil. It's okay.
It's only gonna live 6 months anyway.
I know it's synthetic.
Someone's gonna eat it.
We're gonna eat this bitch anyway. He's growing up in the fucking. He's an edible duck. That's what he's for. He's getting farmed.
China next week.
He's a farm duck.
Yeah,
he's for eating, which is oil this bitch up with synthetic oil.
And why
just add to the flavor
when they're babies, and then we just shoot them with shotguns when they're older.
I never duck hunted. Have you had duck?
No, I don't think I would. I've heard that they're very gamey.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's good.
It's
oily.
Oily, yeah.
It's darker.
Well, maybe I would like it. I do like darker turkey.
I never had duck on feet, but I just heard that word. Alicia was watching this show called Dark Water or Dark in the Dark.
Sounds familiar.
Blanca told her about it.
Okay.
Good show. I've caught
in 3 seasons. The girl that's blind.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like it.
I caught like 4 or 5 episodes. Story.
She's too cool for romance. No. So she just wants meaningless sex.
No, exactly. No, I was clowning on the show. Trust me. Dude. Like I like some of the stuff in the show, but there's parts where I'm like, seriously, these cops believe a fucking blind. She murdered someone. Spoiler alert. I should have said that before that. They think she murdered this person. They think she's blind.
How did she murder him?
No. They think she shot her.
Stand over here.
Well, I can't clown though. Daredevil's blind and that motherfucker fuck people up. You ever watch the new Spider-Man? The newest Spider-Man. No, you didn't watch it. The Spider-Verse.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Yes, I did.
Daredevil was in that. He's the one. He's the lawyer in the very beginning of the
Why
movie.
the fuck am I not remembering?
You don't remember?
this?
He has the sunglasses on.
Okay.
He has his little cane and he's talking to like Peter Parker about his case and like someone throws a fucking brick in and he just catches it.
Oh yes. So
That's Daredevil.
Okay. All right.
That's the guy who he's the guy who actually plays Daredevil in the Netflix show.
Oh,
which is
that
pretty
was smart.
Yeah, Charlie Cox.
Okay.
And so he catches that brick, but he's blind, like
Yeah.
so
Okay. Yes.
I thought that was so awesome because Daredevil's that show.
Well, he has heightened senses.
Well, I think if there's a show you got to watch, you should check that show out on Netflix. Daredevil.
Yeah,
it's actually really well.
Jennifer Garner Daredevil a long time ago.
Jennifer Garner was Elektra.
Wasn't it the show?
Ben Affleck was Daredevil in the movie.
Okay.
But no, the show itself is really good. That blind guy that was in the movie, he's actually in the show. Okay. And there's like a couple seasons, 3 seasons, but they're really good. But they went off because Disney Plus came out.
Okay. So now it's going to be more of a Disney Plus thing.
But I think that was their way to reintroduce Daredevil into the Marvel universe.
Yes.
Because he wasn't really technically in the universe at that time because it was kind of all separate. And so that was their way to introduce him.
Gotcha.
So next they need to introduce the Punisher because the Punisher's in one of the seasons of Daredevil and he has his own show.
You just wait.
Oh no, dude!
The end of one of these upcoming movies.
Check out
all of a sudden see Daredevil.
So I really suggest you watch Daredevil and then watch Punisher. The first season.
I did enjoy the movie The Punisher that came out a while.
So the guy who plays Punisher on the show on Netflix, John Bernthal. Fuck, so good. Yeah, that's the only person I can see playing Daredevil now. And Punisher, and I love the movie Daredevil or Punisher.
With John Travolta
and Thomas Jane.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
I watched that a lot in college.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, check out Daredevil and Punisher.
We had this thing in college.
Very good shows.
What it was called, but like if you stayed in the dorm,
it's called classes.
We had this thing where you learn stuff. You're supposed to
something. Man,
this channel you would turn to back in the day where like nobody had flat screens in college, and so you'd have your big ass TV, the cable wire. Cable was provided, so you had cable.
Okay,
you had internet, but you didn't do anything with internet, but like Google stuff, if it was Google even then, and email, and. The TV, the university had this movie program.
Yeah.
So this guy that I roomed with, he actually was like the media guy for this. And I went with him one time. It was like Redbox or like.
Okay. And so they have this like
so they
subscription.
Would order these movies and they would send them these DVDs. And there was this like, what do you call it? Like a command center, but like
it's like a media center, almost like a media. I got you saying.
Of one of the dorms, and you go down, like and they just have to make sure. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And they'd have to make sure that everything was still running, and he would have to physically put in the discs and then program in which one to play when.
So a lot of dental offices do the same stuff.
Yeah. So and like it was just funny because I just think about that now. It's ridiculous. They probably, if anything, they probably just give you a subscription to Netflix or something.
Yeah. Well,
like it's
so like a lot of dental offices, if they do that, they have to physically own the CD because it's you can't just have it on a flash drive, right?
Otherwise, it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Same thing with books. If you're a teacher, you can make like copies of stuff if you own the book.
Yeah, I own a lot of CDs that I've put on flash drives.
Yeah,
I own a lot of DVDs, and they're all on flash drive for some reason that I let you borrow once.
And then I lost the DVD. Sue me.
Please
don't.
Whatever, bitch.
Yeah.
But you got any? Hey, wait a minute. This is going to be the new segment.
Hold on. Let's get ready for this.
Let's get it ready for this. What minute are we in?
We are at
an hour
28.
1 hour 28. All right. Here's the news. The news coming at you live. Oh, wait.
Nope.
That wasn't the news. We'll come back. We're going back.
Right after this commercial break. Are you lacking a
News.
boner?
So we're at the news at 129.
At one, yeah, at 1:29.
Let's get serious.
Okay.
News at an hour and 29 minutes. Here we go. In today's nightly news. Right. Hi, I'm Jesse Barber.
And I'm Tom Harm.
Welcome back to Channel 74 News. In today's news, a little something I came up and found was during the Italian Senate hearing, someone interrupted the Zoom meeting with a 30-second clip of a Final Fantasy VII porn clip. So some, which I think is fucking hilarious. So some guy, Giorgio Parisisis, he was, I guess, last year's Nobel Prize winner in physics, was in that meeting. And the meeting, and someone hijacked the call and played the clip for 30 seconds before they got kicked out, which is a long fucking time, right? Like, how do you not notice some? I haven't seen this 3D
My guess
porn.
is the
though.
old ass scientist who
Like,
won the Nobel Prize
what's
was
going
the one
on, though?
responsible for like monitoring who's coming in.
Like, so what's going on? Oh shit! Wait, well, just let it play out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
I cannot figure out how to kick him out.
Why is she doing that to him?
Hold on, I think it is a help. Yeah.
According to a translation by Vice, one of the event organizers said, "There's a person that has snuck in. I apologize. If the other director can please kick them out." The Zoom call is then brought back on track, and the meeting continues, as normal.
Only with a few people at home. Pulling Jeffrey, what's the guy's name from CNN? Jeffrey Toobin. Look it up if you're not sure what I mean.
But I guess the harrowing portion has now been cut out of the official feed. I wonder why.
No. Public disclosure request. I would like to see the full footage.
So has now been cut out of the official feed. Can be found on Twitter and contains audio logs of the event. As soon as the video begins playing, you can hear the hijacker yelling in Italian something about a sex offender. It was then followed by a bunch of whispers among the official members before they regained control.
They're just whispering.
Very sexy, very sexy.
Oh, that's very nice.
This is the best.
This is a Mia Mario.
This is the best I've ever
There's
seen.
a Princess Peach going at it.
I've never seen such a beautiful meeting in my whole life.
Oh
Never
my
before
god!
we finished so much business.
So it was Final Fantasy character Tifa Lockhart.
Is she very attractive?
I mean, for a character, she's pretty. I mean, I guess
For a fake woman.
for a fake woman, I'll throw it on there.
Yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah, 132.
Okay.
But it's Final Fantasy VII, such a good game though.
You'd watch it just for the game.
Like, damn, the gameplay. Come on, man. Where's Cloud? God damn it.
He was the guy.
Right, but that that was my news story,
Okay, well,
which I thought was interesting.
According to what is this? Not NPR. What is it?
According to NPR
According
News.
to what is this app I use? Associated Press.
I guess I should sort.
Hold on.
I should have cited my source, which was the Indiana Express,
There you go.
where you get the news first.
According to the Associated Press, a truck with 100 monkeys crashed, and some of them are missing.
Was one of the monkeys driving?
It's in Danville, Pennsylvania. A truck carrying about 100 monkeys was involved in a crash Friday in Pennsylvania. State police said as authorities searched for at least 3 of the monkeys that appeared to have escaped the vehicle.
I'm out this motherfucker.
The truck carrying the animals crashed with a dump truck in the afternoon in Montreux County, Pennsylvania. State Police Trooper Andrea Pelacki told the Daily Item. The truck had been on its way to a lab. Well, no, fuck. The monkeys hijacked the damn truck.
They were going to a lab.
They had COVID. Every one of them was a COVID monkey.
Just so everyone knows, this is how Planet of the Apes began.
Well, I think it's going to happen. Authorities
Those monkeys you don't find, that's because they're smart and they fucking got they're fucking organizing.
How many?
Organizing.
How many? What do we call it? Sasquatches are we gonna have now out in the woods?
A lot.
All these little monkeys.
Could you imagine a monkey army? A smart ass monkey army,
in Pennsylvania listening, and you see these monkeys, please call 570-524-2662. The monkey army is real. They are attacking. Pittsburgh has fallen. This just in. Pittsburgh. We have. Hold on.
Wait a minute. This
I'm
just in.
Breaking news reports from Brianna Guthrie on the scene. Brianna, what do you have? Oh no, Brianna's gone. We have lost the feed.
We have lost.
Oh man.
Do not approach these monkeys.
Yes.
They are considered armed and dangerous.
As a reminder, this is a political speech piece, not a true piece of journalism.
Oh shit. Is that a real fucking story?
That's a real fucking story, but this one's even better.
That's a real monkey's escape.
Real monkeys.
So 3 monkeys are on the loose?
3 monkeys on the loose. Please call 570 whatever other digits I threw out there a few minutes ago.
I'm going to throw that on.
Even better news in Missouri, Highway Patrol mistakenly sent a Batman-themed alert.
Oh, that's amazing.
Jefferson City, Missouri, the Missouri State Highway Patrol alert sent cell phones blaring statewide. No. Authorities in Gotham City, Missouri were searching for a purple and green 1978 Dodge 3700 GT.
Oh, nice.
But there is no Gotham City, Missouri. And the car referenced was the one used by the Joker in the 1989 Batman movie. Soon after the Tuesday evening alert, the patrol sent another saying to disregard it.
I have not seen this fucking car at all.
Where is this? Look for a man wearing white makeup and a very distinct laugh. Jack Nicholson is believed to be the driver. If you see this man,
do not approach. He is crazy.
He will murder you. Boy.
That's for real too, huh? From a fake city to a fake city called Gotham City?
Gotham City, Missouri. A 1978 Dodge 3700 GT.
Sounds like a nice car.
I bet it was pretty cool.
I'm just saying.
I have no idea
in the
what
movie,
a 3700 GT is.
The movie Batman, like that Batman's a really good movie.
That's the one
Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton.
Yeah, and Joker's like dancing through the parade,
dude, he's crazy in that movie.
He was so good.
He was so good.
Yeah.
He's such a crazy Joker.
So yeah, that concludes. That's everything from Studio 74 and 69. We say good night and good night,
America. I know the way they do news is fucking crazy. Something though we might be having coming up. You know, now that the news segment's over. Yeah. What time limit? About 34.
We're cutting to the end. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're going towards the end, and I'm making my cuts, and
so
I'm blinded right now.
The end is near.
Did I say 136? He's looking. Look at my eyesight's great, dude.
Mine's bad.
Phenomenal.
I need my glasses.
Phenomenal.
Except for with my glasses, they show all the lights.
But so I wasn't approached, but I was like hit up on Facebook. I have a friend that has a podcast. I have a couple friends with podcasts, but this friend, he's from the Tri-Cities, him and a couple other guys that he's buddies with, and another guy that I know that I worked with, because I worked with these both guys, Nick and Dwayne. They have a podcast, Miles, Mountains, and Brews. So they shout out. They, obviously how it sounds, they go to breweries, but Nick's a big hiker. I'm guessing his buddy's a pretty big hiker.
Yeah.
But he approached me asking if wanted to do like a segment, like basically awesome. Like do like all of us, like all 5 of us get together and kind of just do a podcast together. And I think that'd be pretty awesome.
I'd do it.
That's little small cities, we got to put our name out there.
Yeah, Tri-City. Come on.
But this year, guys, we're trying to, we're gonna bring more guests on. I think we're gonna have your friend Levi.
This is the end of season 1.
Yeah, season 1's coming to an end.
Episode of season 1.
You guys probably won't see us for another 7 days.
7 days. Yeah, we're going on vacation. We'll see you in 1 week from today.
Yeah, I got big plans Monday. I'm gonna be working from home.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday.
Yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'll be at work, and then Friday night I'll be back in the studio.
Yeah, me too.
Bright and early. Yeah, shout out to my buddy Levi.
Yeah,
we were hanging out. He said he listens to the podcast.
Good. So shout out Levi. Love you, buddy. I don't know you, but you sound like a cool
very
guy.
fun guy. We had a blast. We laughed a lot.
And he's not calling you a piece of fungus
No,
because he's a fun guy.
he's not calling me no piece of fun.
Hey, he's not a mushroom.
He may be a fun guy, but he's no fun guy. You know what I mean? Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, great guy. So we're gonna have him on. I got to just find out what his work schedule is.
My buddy Anthony, I've been saying was going to come on. He was supposed to be like one of our first guests.
So Anthony will be an early guest in season 2.
We'll have to get him on.
Mike, the guy, buddy I work with,
Mike.
Mike needs to be coming on, but
Big
he's very
Mike.
busy right now on Friday nights. So.
I'm gonna try to get Bucket on this motherfucker.
Yeah, we need to do a long distance call with Bucket down straight to us from
St. George, Utah.
St. George, Utah. Shout out St. George.
Yeah. Bucket now is a Mormon. Hey.
Shout out to the
I'm just
Mormons.
kidding. He's not.
No, just kidding.
Nothing
against Mormons, just
so much against them.
saying.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not against Mormons.
No, they're
I am
lovely
not
people.
I'm not
myself,
a religious person. I'm not a
Neither am I. But anyway,
But yeah,
it's been a fun, wild ride for season 1. We made some friends. We have.
I think we've made a lot of progress in the 20 episodes we've come to do.
You know what, ladies out there who have stuck by our side,
Thank you.
aka our wives.
Yeah, thank you, ladies,
for everything. The gentlemen out there that listen, all 30 some of you. Let's see if we can make it 60 some. I hope that you're finding a joyful and triumphant new 2022.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys can, I really share it with everyone. I always say this: share it with your family, share it with your peeps. Like,
yes,
you know,
put this on blast, if you will.
I know we joke around and we do a lot of things, but in all honesty, our main goal, like I've said a million times, is to help other men and dads out there to just kind of know that it's cool to have a working relationship with your person's like baby mom. My baby mama. This is her husband now. You know, it's okay to make that work. It's going to always work.
We become like family.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, and I'm not saying it's going to work like this 100% of the time, but it can work is what we're trying to get at.
You definitely have a better relationship than an enemy, right?
Right. So, I love this guy. Yeah. Like I'll there's nothing I won't do for him. So, yeah. And he knows that. And I know he would do the same. So
I just for this guy.
Hey, I'll eat a dick for this guy.
Just look back a couple episodes.
Yeah, I'll eat anything for family. Hey, if Vin Diesel can do anything for family, I'll do anything for family too.
Oh yeah, Vin Diesel, I'll eat a dick. How about that?
I'm one up and you.
I'm more man than you. I'll eat 2 dicks in 1 serving. Anyway.
Yeah, I got my bib ready.
You watch some hot dog eating contests? That's me, but with dicks, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway.
What is it? The Nathan?
Yeah.
The Long Island Nathan dog or whatever.
The 4th of July fucking hot dog. You gotta get the bun wet.
They deep throat those, though.
That's no joke.
There was this Asian guy, Kobayashi.
Fucking Kobayashi, man.
Dude, he was ripping it up until I think his name is Joey something.
Joey Chestnut. Yeah. Joey Chestnut, man. That guy can eat some
that guy's some fucking dogs, bro.
If he does not do gay porn, he should think about it. There's probably a lot of money for him in that.
Joey Chestnut, think about it.
I'm just saying.
Nothing against you, bro.
I could be your manager. You know, you eat some dogs. We put it online.
We'll get you some wet buns. You're good to go.
We start on members only. We take it from there. You get yourself a little
members
niche,
only,
right?
Only fans.
Niche market, and then we do some off brands.
Boom, bada bing, bada boom.
How do you feel about DVD? I just got to ask, Chestnut.
How you guys feel about Laserdisc?
Chestnut, come on, man, you got the name for it. Starring Joey Chestnut.
Dude, he doesn't even change his name.
Double Dong
Joey Chestnut.
Starring Joey Chestnut.
He's a topper.
Watch him gobble these dogs.
Oh god! On that note, I know. Anyway, you guys have a good fucking week.
Have a great week.
As my RIP to my buddy Kelly, as he would always say, "Miss you already." That was his thing. He would always
already.
Say. Hey, yeah, I started thinking about Kelly. I miss that guy. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
Miss you already. Already.
Miss y'all relish, folks.
Yeah, miss you already. But no, he would always say that. That was his thing.
That's nice.
That was
Everybody out there.
I'm telling you, anytime you end the phone call, miss you already. Yeah. So you guys have a good weekend.
From us to
Love
you. Miss you already.
Have a good one. That was good. Good.